Well, I can tell you now, eating before coming out for a run was not a good idea. Yes, that is right. There is something fundamentally wrong with runners. Well, not everyone. Listen along to find out what is wrong. Is it wrong with you? Do you have these problems? But first of all, yeah, let's enjoy this run. Today's run is just nice and easy running between 30 minutes and 60 minutes. Just get outside, get the legs turning over, flushing out the legs. Yesterday we did 3 times 10 minutes at my anaerobic threshold on the treadmill. And boy oh boy, those threshold sessions for longer periods of time, or they're longer periods than what I've been doing whilst I've not been doing so much running. They've been really good. They make you work hard, but not so hard that it like floods the system with lactate, I guess. That's why it's running just below your anaerobic threshold. So today's run, it does have a purpose. It is a session in a sense. The session, or the purpose, is just to flush the body out so it's fully recovered, ready to get going again. Although I am feeling good to get going again right now, actually. So 11 kilometers, 50 minutes, and it was just the perfect run to be outside, all in zone 1. So zone 1 is recovery runs, but so nice to be out there running. And remember, if you are training for something, try and be as specific as possible. Make sure that you make every run count and that you are doing the right things on those easy run days. Easy runs can be the hardest to keep easy, but funnily enough, when we go to run hard, sometimes we find it hard to run hard, don't we? So maybe that's saying something. And of course, one of the points of this video, we're going to talk about problems that runners have. And in problems, they're kind of like philosophies. What's the opposite of a philosophy? Because I think that's really what I'm talking about here. I'm just gonna move. It's really windy here. That's a bit better now. I've got a bit of respite from the wind from this building right here. One of the first things as a runner that nowadays people tend to turn to improve their personal best in some event and race and such. What do you think it is? What is that one thing that everyone, is probably like the quickest fix? Carbon plated running shoes, lightest running shoes, whatever it may be. As all the technologies evolve over the years, there's always going to be something bigger and better, and that it claims to get you your personal best. And yes, in a certain extent, it can help. The problem here is that we look for the quick fix, something that is going to work for you without, you putting in the hard work, basically. It's just like you buy something, it works. Yes, it works, but if you really want to see progress, if you really want to improve at your running, especially in this context here, following a training plan, having a coach, doing some sensible training, well, that is going to help you a world of good, more than getting some Adios Pro 2s, you know, these carbon plated super shoes basically. As I said, there is the argument that, you know, these super shoes help you recover quicker, which enables you to do more training, so as a result you can get fitter with less expectation of getting injured also. So yes, there is a caveat to that, but as I said, we can talk about that in a different video. So here, what I think is one of our problems as runners is that we expect the tools to do the work for us when they are just supporting the things that the engine is putting out. So we need to put this hard work in, don't we? Just to let you know, I'm stood outside one of Helsinki's, like, I think not best hotels I'm gonna say, but it's got a really good view from the top, so let's go check that out. Okay, so it appears that the bar is closed, but take a look at this. Just absolutely beautiful. Like the ice, you can see this is the frozen bay, Helsinki city centre over here, and just great views. And right now we're at 2 o'clock and the sun is setting already and probably will be dark by 3:30 p.m. Yeah, welcome to Finland. Point and case proven with that sign there. You've got to put in the hard work. It is not just about taking a pill. Yep, that's right. Even in winter, Finnish people are crazy for ice cream. It's quite a funny kind of thing because no matter how cold it is outside, Finnish people, they still want their ice cream. The one that made me make this whole video and why I thought about this is that most runners aren't proud of their own achievements. What do I mean by this? Well, yeah, it's quite simple. We are always, you know, downgrading what we did. I only ran 10k because we know somebody else who's running more. My pace is only this because somebody else's pace is something else. You know, I ran 10.9k today and that's pretty good. You know, like running 10 kilometers is a good thing. I was in zone 1, so my recovery zone, and I did that at 5 minutes per kilometers. I can remember 2 years ago, maybe that was 5 minutes 30 per kilometer for my zone 1, and I'm just so happy and proud of myself about that. And you just got to kind of recondition your brain to think positive and celebrate those things. There is also the thing that we don't want to be seen as we're bragging, because bragging is seen as, you know, like egotistical and everything. And yeah, I'm not an egotistical person. I like to share, and I think like the more that you can share, the more that you can inspire someone. So don't think it as an egotistical thing. And if somebody else wants to think that it's egotistical and that you're showing off, you know, that's in their mind and it's not in your mind. But yeah, that's one of the biggest problems I find with runners, is that we aren't proud of our achievements. We don't celebrate them enough, and we're scared of what others might think. You know, as I said, this also comes from my heart. It's not, you know, me analyzing other people. So let's all be proud of our running. And on that note, to be proud of your run, whatever it is, you know, write something that you're proud of down in the comment section down below. This here, if you're from Finland and Helsinki, you'll recognize it. It is Kauppatori, and it's a fountain, and it's where people, whenever something good happens in sports world in Finland, they come here, they go crazy. They're normally drinking beer in the fountain. As you can see, there's no water in the fountain, but if it was winter, trust me, they'll still be here. Insert a little clip from the last time Finland won the Ice Hockey World Championships. Yep, Helsinki is really beautiful. Oh, I think I'm blocking the Christmas tree. Now you can just see it there. The final problem that I want to share with you that I think that runners have is that they listen to their mind too much. Let's take a race, for example. If you're racing a 5k, already at 3k, you're probably going to be hitting the wall and thinking, dear, start thinking things through. I've still got 2 kilometers left. It's hurting now, so how am I going to manage this for another 2 kilometers? Well, imagine if that race was 7k. That wall is probably going to come at 5k. that goes to prove that the mind is a powerful thing, and the body, it actually supports what you want to do, but the mind will start sending signals to the body to try and reserve things to stop it from going into destruction. So our mind does have a good place within our body, you know, it has a function, it serves its purpose, but sometimes as runners we can listen to our mind too much. It's too cold in the morning, it's a bit dark, I think I've done too much running already. Your mind's trying to reserve that energy for you, and you're trying to almost like cheating yourself, because let's ask ourselves, at the end of the day, we probably normally wish we would have gone out for a run. We said, I could have made the time, I should have maybe got out of bed. So that's where we need to kind of automate things a little bit. We get our running stuff ready the night before, put it out there, so you know, you just wake up, you get out and you go, rather than thinking things through, you know, oh, what clothes should I wear, and oh, now I've already spent 5 minutes, I'm too late. I've been there. Try not to listen to the mind. The mind, dare I say, you know, is not you. It's just, you know, a mechanism within your brain trying to like control different things of you, and what you actually want, you know, you need to go and chase after that, and really you will want that. Well, I'm sure most of you can relate to what I've just said. I can relate to it because I have been there with many of those things myself, and I'm still on this path learning. Well, that's the video all wrapped up. It's a discussion that I really do enjoy, like trying to find solutions to problems. Problems are there, they're not obstacles that stop us doing stuff, they're there to help us learn and grow as a runner and just a person in general. If you've enjoyed it, hit the like button, yes, the mitten like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Thanks a lot, mate, and I'm gonna go run up the rocky stairs. That was fun.